Disclaimer.
Ladies, what are some things that can make a dick aesthetically pleasing? Make sure it's clean. Really clean. Pipe cleaner. I want to downvote you because you made my toes curl, but that also deserves an upvote. When talking about sex, toe curling is usually a good thing. Dorothy's house banged the wicket which so hard her entire legs curled up into her body. A house, everything truly is a dildo if you're brave enough. OFC, if I'm gonna be having sex and giving/receiving oral, I shower right before going to their house or to meet them. And I wash my dick and balls the most thoroughly. Like if someone gonna suck your dick, make sure it's squeaky clean. I would hate to have a girl go down on me and get a bad taste. Like I will not let a girl give me a BJ unless I just showered recently, like past 2 to 4 hours, and not sweaty or smelly at all. Edit. Okay y'all, 2 to 4 hours is a bit of an exaggeration I suppose, just ideally should be showered within the past 6 hours, like 12 to 24 max. I've eaten my ex out after she showered in the morning, went to work, and it was later than night, so about 8 to 12 hours since she had showered, and it tasted fine. And she has gone down on me the morning after we spent the night together, and it would be fine. You just want to make sure it smells okay, lol. Nobody wants a very sweaty smelly meat stick in their mouths. Remembering my awful experience with my first boyfriend, not all guys are like that. It looked like he didn't clean it in 2 to 3 days, and I almost gagged. He was uncircumcised like most men in my country, but it seems that nobody taught him how to clean properly. I remember watching a documentary on new recruits in the Army, UK, and they spent a long time giving a demo on how to clean your dick properly. Are you sure that was a documentary? They don't usually post documentaries on Pornhub. Sure, man, so what's next? Penis inspection day with Coach Wilson after gym class every Thursday throughout middle school wasn't real either? Fuck outta here, bro. The giveaway was how vigorously the recruits were helping each other clean their penises. I think you'll find that was the Royal Marines. Can anyone secure this footage? The demo, not the documentary. Purely for investigative purposes. Occasionally, toilet water splashes onto it when I poop. Does that count? Congratulations, your comment literally made me gag. My cock made her gag, it must be huge. My dick might not be 12 inches, but it sure smells like a foot. I put a layer of toilet paper in the toilet to help prevent backsplash. More so with public toilets than my one at home. I don't mind pubic hair, but I prefer it not to be on the shaft if possible. Not a deal breaker by any means, though. What matters the most is cleanliness. They call those dick burns. Cock chops. The scrotee goatee. Shaft statch. I've learned so much today, and it's only 9 a.m. 2. Pube. I am cursed with pubic hair that grows halfway up the shaft, and it's infuriating. I shave it, so my dick isn't unkempt, but it's annoying as hell and makes condoms super uncomfortable if I'm not recently shaved. Edit. The fact that nobody made a joke about my public hair has made this an unsatisfying edit. Can you get some type of dictrolysis for that? Sometimes I'm so frustrated with it that I consider sticking my dick in an electrical socket. I've actually nared my dick and balls before, which was actually really good. Not for everyone, but my nuts can take a beating in the nair department. Dudes really do get electrolysis for this. We just don't tend to talk about it much. If it's bothering you, remember that it is a good option. Not sure if it's safe for a dick, but they have those lasers that kill the hair follicle, stopping future hair growth. I buy the sensitive skin nair, a little easier on the balls, but you still have to be careful. My ex had one of the most aesthetically pleasing dicks I have seen. He was average size, but it was so perfectly proportioned and symmetrical looking all over that I found it rather stunning. He was embarrassed as hell the first little while when I was admiring it. He said he'd never had someone pay such close attention to his penis before, sexual or otherwise. I remember taking a catheter out of a patient who had the most beautiful penis I had ever seen. It was the perfect size and dimensions, the skin was buttery smooth, had very few wrinkles, and the color was even and perfect. I was not thinking anything sexual at all. I was thinking, wow, this is like the dick version of the hand model. My coworkers and I were no prudes, sex talk was not off limits. So I was surprised when I got funny looks because I said, wow, Mr. Johnson has the most beautiful penis I have ever seen. My coworkers were like, really, Biscuit? OMG, I can't believe you just said that, and were laughing like I broke a rule. I mean, it's not like they were horrified, but just a funny OMG moment. I tried to explain that I was looking at it like a piece of art, like the statue of David, but they just saw it like I was a little pervert that day. Why, but my BF's dick smell is intoxicating. I always want to give him head. I would marry a chick that said that to me. If anyone is looking for a way to make a guy horny, you have found it. This commenter has just crystallized the formula. Careful, check's name Doom Canoe. Oh, BJ's should be fine then. Why did I read their name as Dome Canoe? It's a line straight out of a henty. 'Tis well played. Guys. Listen. Top hat. Monocle. Quizzical mustache. Whip that fucker out and announce the arrival of Lord Richard Cockington ESQ. Watch the panties teleport to the floor, guaranteed. I was going to suggest a bow tie, but this is the whole package. Just wash it bulbously early. The amount of men who don't know how to clean their dicks properly is concerning. Like I can tell if your dirtiest has used a sensitive skin moisture soap or not grinning face with sweat. Edit, I didn't mean like soap for aesthetics, like genuinely the difference visually between a good clean dick and a dirty one is noticeable. Seeing a lot of joke answers, and I consider myself somewhat of a connoisseur of dick pics. I like to receive them and regularly post that I like to receive them, so I'll leave a serious comment. If we're talking in person, that's completely up to the viewer's preference. But almost everybody prefers a clean doodle. Also wash your ass, balls, and gooch. Nothing turns me off more than going down on a guy and being able to smell him before I even get down there. You don't have to shave if you don't want to, but maybe trim a bit so it's not looking like the Amazon. Outside of that, there isn't much that can be done as far as looks. Dick pics are a whole nother world. If you're gonna take a dick pic, you need to go all out for it. She's gonna see your dick, hiding it under the covers, and using the flash isn't going to hide it any more than shining a spotlight on it is. Surprisingly, cleanliness still matters here. Not always, but there have been times where I can tell a dick is dirty just from the pic. The pubic hair looks greasy, there might be a small piece of debris that the dick owner missed. Also, when you're clean, you're confident, and that can show through in an image. After cleanliness, I think lighting is most important. The difference between poor lighting plus camera flash and just natural lighting can be so vast it might look like different doodles. If you're making dick pics a thing, it's well worth it to invest in a tripod with a lighting setup. They're pretty cheap on Amazon and they usually come with a natural light setting. Once you've got your natural light, I recommend watching some porn to get nice and hard. You can edge to get some pre-cum going if you want, some people really like that. I'm personally a fan of a ton of lube or oil. I like a nice sheen. Third most important is the angle. I know you might be self-conscious of your balls, or maybe you think it's a dick pic, why would I include the balls? But dicks can look kind of lonely when they're by themselves. And showing off the balls also shows a little more confidence, like you're proud of your body and want to show it off. You can adjust your room's temperature so it's slightly warmer so the balls loosen up a bit. One of my favorite angles is, in natural lighting, facing the light source, at a slight angle to the camera, a few feet back so you can at least see from slightly below the nipples to the mid-thigh, dick hard, with the balls there. It's very tasteful. Obviously don't put your arms in front of your doodle, put them on your hips or behind your back or something. Anyways, don't send the dick pic unless they ask for it. No matter how good it is, almost no one wants it if it wasn't requested. Don't be that guy. This made me realize I'm better at taking deep pics than I thought. You'd be surprised how many men think dick pic means just get the dick in the shot, no one cares about anything else. Also, a ton of people don't realize how much natural lighting makes a difference in most everything. Take a look at these pancakes I made a while back. Cut or not doesn't matter, I think both look good. I prefer hair just cause stubble looks funny and clean looks weird. Make sure it's clean though, trimmed and shaped. Clean the shaft if you're sending photos. A wet dick looks weird, but if you want to show the cum dripping out, that's fine, but if the whole thing's wet some PPL may not like it. Hand in photo for reference, and cause it sitting there by itself looks awkward. Selfie or regular camera looks good as long as you got a good angle. If you are here for the first time and you like the video, like it. Subscribe to support me and hit the bell so you don't miss new videos. You can also watch other videos by going to the channel. I will be pleased if you like them.